2022 will be a pretty big year for Tesla, especially with this massive new land lease that's coming in California. Lathrop, big expansion over there. And towards the end of the video, we will be talking about the Tesla issuing recall thing about the front latch on the Model S. It's a very expensive car, and having this recall just doesn't look so good, but it's not really an issue that's listed on the NHTSA website. So Tesla's kind of just doing this by themselves, which is pretty interesting, but let's just get right to it. So Tesla is expanding its presence in California because, they are making more cars than ever before. In fact, even though Tesla raised their prices drastically, like thousands and thousands of dollars for the Model Y, Model 3, and then also an even bigger one for the Model S and the Model X, people are still buying more of these cars, and they are making a load of money. Even though Tesla is officially moving its HQ to Texas, they're still going to be expanding a lot of land in California. And they will get a massive 9 acres of land leased in Lathrop, California, all for a very reasonable price of just $1 per year. And it's not $1 per year per acre, which is still a pretty good deal. It's like $9, but it's like all 9 acres for $1 a year, which is pretty amazing. Now, Tesla has been expanding deliberately in Lathrop since in 2014. Not a lot of people seem to talk about this, but they are trying to convert like this little area into like a manufacturing facility for car parts, and have expanded massively in the area, building like nearly a 1 million square foot warehouse in the city. More recently, they also broke ground on the upcoming Megafactory for their battery storage units, the Megapack. Things are looking really profitable. Now, Tesla will be employing roughly 1,500 to 2,000 people, and they will be working in the Megafactory. Now, a lot of people will probably sign up for this, especially how the area is pretty nice as well. And the city council also voted last week to actually lease all of this land to the car maker for a very cheap price, like $1. It's like cheaper than a cheeseburger. And Tesla is expected to pay for all the improvements, infrastructure, maintenance of all the land. And obviously, Tesla has made several of these factors in the past, and they shouldn't really be a big deal for them. Now, this deal is pretty good. In a city, what they want is to have more high-paying jobs. Obviously, Tesla pays a lot of their engineers really well, especially how this will be a battery plant. So some of the salaries might be even higher. Now, the Megafactory, we're not really sure when it will start official production, but some estimated maybe sometime in 2022. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty important because the city also needs some really juicy tax revenue as well. And people will love to see more Tesla employees, higher paying workers in this area, and things will look really good. Now, Tesla has been expanding massively in Shanghai and several areas around the country. And so far, I think the city of Lathrop and Tesla have been working together for years. The relationships are pretty good. And even before the company finished the massive warehouse, the EV maker has already picked several sites around the area for future development. So that is also pretty big. But so far, how do you guys think about this? Tesla's already moving their HQ from Cali to Texas. I think expanding this location is pretty good, especially the Megapacks are very, very important. And we also should be seeing maybe other battery productions to go along with it. With the Tesla Semi coming up, Cybertruck Roadster, with a lot of popular vehicles, you bet like Tesla needs a lot of these massive lithium-ion battery packs. Not to mention, they do sell these Megapacks to several big countries, and countries love these products, and they're constantly being sold out. Since Tesla vehicles are constantly being sold out, we're actually getting Webull, one of the biggest financial guys out there, and their analyst, Dan Ives, gave 3 reasons why Tesla will continue to move upwards, making 2022 an even bigger year. Now, 2021 has already seen a mass explosion up in price for Tesla. I mean, this is like a $1 trillion company. Who knew that a car manufacturer would get this high? But it's not just about they're making cars, but the mere fact that every single major company in the world is doing electric vehicles, there's going to be a massive competition and huge grab for lithium-ion batteries. Since there's also massive chip shortages, supply bottlenecks, you can see all those ships and cargo ones like docking around like LA and this Bay Area. A lot of these ships are just chilling on the side. They can't really get docked. Huge bottleneck issue, okay? And they're also facing like a massive shortage of truck drivers. You name it, 2022 will be a very, very difficult year, especially if you're not Tesla. Now, Dan Ives, the Webull analyst, has been one of Tesla's biggest bulls on the streets in the past couple years. So it's not a more recent bull, but a bull that has been around for quite some time, and is still believing that Tesla's performance in 2022 will be even better. Especially in 2021, Tesla showed a really good determination to move around different areas, open major factories, whereas other companies struggled, and even try to prevent themselves from having a massive chip shortage. There don't want to be any bottlenecks in production. When Tesla says that this vehicle is coming out on this specific day, they will strive to make that happen. And recently, a lot of the cars coming out are facing less recalls, and they are facing less problems. Reviews are also pretty good, with the safety reviews surging as well. So far, large automakers are reporting a lot of negative figures. They're not really doing so well, especially like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Ford. They're all trying to go to the electric car industry, not hybrids, pure EVs, which is getting very, very difficult. You're also seeing a lot of startups like Faraday, Lucid Motors, Rivian, all struggling to make their first electric car factory, not to mention trying to secure that big bag of lithium ion and nickel. It's also very difficult. Now, Tesla has also constantly updated their cars, and that is also creating a lot of loyalty. And people have been saying with Tesla's recent price hike, Tesla cars have pretty much became a super luxury vehicle on the same stage as like Jaguar and Porsche. If you also check out what Dan Ives is saying, what they're really going through is the 2022 production, okay? Ives really does see Tesla's impressive performance continuing. They're making more cars, and it's already rising up really fast in the ranks of global automotive companies. With so many companies out there struggling to make electric vehicles, I say the only other company that's making as many electric vehicles as possible and that's somewhat of a rival to Tesla is probably NIO in China. It's a Chinese car manufacturer that's actually made thousands and thousands of cars in the past few months. And that's really impressive considering the fact that most electric car companies can't produce a single one. Tesla leads pretty much every single car company on earth in valuation. If you combine like every single car company in the world, maybe even add in some chip companies, Tesla will still be the biggest one. I mean, it's a $1 trillion market cap. It's pretty crazy. And not only that, Dan Ives also talks about Tesla's 2 new manufacturing facilities, and that is also pretty big, and people seem to really enjoy this. Lastly, we have to talk about the Tesla latch. Apparently, Tesla is issuing a recall for all of the Tesla Model S sedans from 2014 to 2020. Now, it's not really that big of a problem, but it's about like the front latch. Some people are saying that during driving, they accidentally open it. There is no safety precautions. It's pretty much just like a reposition issue, and it's a little bit dangerous. There's no injuries, no fatalities or crashes from this. Tesla is just pretty much saying, hey, if you want to get it fixed, just set an appointment through the app, and we'll do this quick repositioning issue for free of charge. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, the government and also the safety guys, no one has said anything about this. It seems like a pretty small issue, but Tesla, as you know, they want to perfect all the vehicles to prevent anything from happening, especially the media being on their tail all the time. So Tesla is offering this service free of charge. So definitely check it out. I mean, it's all over Twitter, Reddit. It is a recall for the 2014 and 2020 models of the Model S. If you guys have a Model S and you want to do a quick repositioning for your front latch, then just do it, okay? It's free of charge. I get it. Sometimes it will take time. Your car will be away for quite some time, but I think it will be a pretty quick fix. Not to mention that a lot of people recently are buying Teslas, and they're pretty busy, especially in the repair center. But I think, hey, if you have a Model S, just do it. I think this recall will be pretty helpful, but it's not really that serious of an issue anyway, so it's really up to you. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later, and Happy New Year's.